Hey, welcome back. Um, yeah, I feel like streaming again, so we're gonna stream again tonight. And I hope you enjoy. In retrospect, their tale is not so surprising. We had no reason to believe that they had escaped with the aid of Allah Megan refugees, after all. Still, Tataru will be delighted to hear we have been reunited, once we have attended to matters here, of course. Do you honestly think he's planning to liberate Alamigo with the help of a primal? I mean, could he really be that stupid? If, as you suspect, the Griffin is indeed plotting to summon a primal, we must needs obtain confirmation while there is yet time to act. To that end, I propose we question his double. Given his role as the group's de facto mouthpiece, I should not be surprised if he were one of the Griffin's closest associates, and while he may not be aware of the most sensitive details, he can probably tell us that the mass plans in broad strokes. Like the man whom he impersonates, however, he is wary of outsiders. He will not expose himself without a suitable incentive. My plan is as follows. You and Alpha will pose as adventurers fallen on hard times, inspired by his words to take up arms for a noble cause. Ida and I, as members of the Resistance, will recount tales of your past achievements and testify as to your usefulness in the struggles ahead, with our enthusiastic assurances still ringing in his ears. He will decide to welcome you in person, and we will arrange a meeting. You will need to look the part that we might attain the charade. Until we have him cornered at least, here, this should be enough to purchase suitable garments and tailbutt, and to have him rub a respectable amount of dirt in on them for good measure. Any questions? It all seems simple enough. Thank you. And with that, yo, let us be off. Our identities will be revealed, but it can't be helped. We don't have time for a clever approach. Tailboat has an assortment of affordable clothing which he sells to the refugees. The sum in that sack should be more than suffice, but if it and my name are not enough to secure his cooperation, pay him double. I shall see that you are recompensated. Oh. Well, don't look at me. You're the one with the sack of gill. You don't have the sack of gill, don't you? You do have the sack of gill, don't you? You want to buy what? I don't know what you're up to, but I want no part of it. Well, you're the ones with the gill, and seeing as you're friends of Palmo. There, tunic and slops for the both of you, tailored and are treated to your taste. Now off with you, before someone sees us together. Clothes maketh the man, as they say. Right, then I will go and change and see you at the spot Palmo marked on our maps. I like that you can have your own style to it too. Anyway. Well, look at us, a pair of down-at-heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture past glories. Yes, this should suffice. And now we play the waiting game.
My thanks, comrades. You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much.
One second.
I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
A great interest, you might say. Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal. Because that would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
The famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot. You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals. You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal. We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
You've got to be joking! Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free!
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honorable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Amalja?
What? Aside from a lack of crystals? None. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god. Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
Then let us be off. Are you perchance the Warrior of Light? Aye, I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave woman can make a difference. You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago.
Wow.
On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
I know that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I just...
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences. You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
Well, he said, do you remember? Forgive me, you cannot be expected to recall every name and face, and besides, it's not as if it matters. I have long admired how you live in the present, how you focus on the problems at hand and always keep moving forward. So let us keep moving forward together, yo. We must find and secure those crystals. This is no time for looking back. If we take the Griffin's double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere within Stahark, ready to be put to use by the Ameljat. We must apprise Alizé of all we have learned. I will join you both in Little Alamigo after I have changed. Not gonna lie, I kind of like the look, but we going back to normal. Okay. And the voice acting is so much better in this expansion than the last. I remember those two characters annoyed the hell out of me. But now they're alright. Honestly. That's much better. Subterfuge was never my strong suit. You are prepared for battle, then? Kept you waiting, eh? My apologies. Now that Thancred has finally arrived, mayhap you could share your latest findings? You mean to tell me that while we were worrying ourselves sick, Ida and Paloma were here all along? Well, Ystrola will be relieved and also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well leave them in the hands of Amilja. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon Ifrit as we speak. We must make for Zahar without delay. Agreed. If there is naught else to discuss, let us depart at once. And so they go forth in accordance with Griffin's plans. The players gather to assume their marks on a stage wreathed in flame. Ere long the curtain shall rise, and the drama of which I am author, gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. Naught else remaineth save to stand at the ready and pray that the chances seize, for never shall we know its like again. All seems calm here. Is it possible that we've been deceived? You'd think there would be more obvious signs that something was afoot, but if anything, this place seems quieter than I remember. I have a bad feeling about this. I confess, I expected a warmer greeting, but we must not jump to conclusions, not until we have braved the bowl of embers. We must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, pray do so now. I shall await your signal. Upon proceeding the ball, remember several cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay.
This isn't right. The Amalja would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Not willingly, no.
The saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
By the 12, will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the warrior of light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos. One life for one world. A fair exchange! Wouldn't you agree?
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
That face.
Carbuncle! Defend me!
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Alize!
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was. My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
That's dope.
If you would dare to stand against us, to destroy all that we hold dear, then you shall die by my sword!
Let's finish this.
You shall fall soon enough!
There's no escape! No more games! It ends now. What?
The chains!
You snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Oriange!
Finally they notice. Well, I guess Alizé knew.
Mine apologies, Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Thou mayest, my lady. By thy leave.
Even odds, then. No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop!
Understood.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them! Make ready! They come! I must have more ether!
How do I give ether? How do I do it? I'm so confused. I see. There we go. Jesus Christ.
The ether! It's not enough! Just a little more!
Hurry it up, neighbor! Crush you! Now, neighbor, burn them all!
This cannot be.
God damn it. Okay, well now I know what to do. Ain't no game if you don't lose sometimes. Okay.
You shall fall soon enough.
There's no escape! No more games!
I must have more ether.
Oh man, I'm trying so hard. Why is it not working? Okay. Let me give you... Let me give Ether. God damn it. Why won't it let me? Oh my god. This is the worst. Oh.
The ether! It's not enough!
Okay. Got this.
I can feel it! Just a little more!
Hurry it up, Nightmare! Crush you!
God, dude. Come on, 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 come on. Yeah!
Tis done! With this blade I banish
Not like this.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I feel good. Alright.
Alize, are you hurt?
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt plains with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Wait!
Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
At long last, you see. To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders, and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought. And we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right! Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this! You of all people should understand. We will not falter! We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
Oh, they each have one of the crystals.
To have known the depths of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis-Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle. Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal!
What is this place?
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen minfilia.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
Minfilia.
Minfilia.
Blessed children of the First, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiac's will, so too must others carry out the will of Heidelin. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light. Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Heidelin had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength long sought. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark. Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away!
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone, then?
Ah.
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Heidelin's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
It would seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Hear me, servants of Heidelin. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home. We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them.
What a great line.
We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
It is a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor. Thank you, Lemini, for everything.
That's really sad. Speak thy mind, I do not expect thy forgiveness. Though things did not unfold as perhaps I mean to say, I truly believe that she forgive me. I should not have spoken. It is not my place. It would seem we are in southern Thanalan again. Minfilia is doing no doubt. May the 12 speed her on her way, and the warriors of darkness too. I cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, then in returning to the first, why would they not? But mayhap that was their wish. We should talk about what to do next. Forgive me. My thoughts were elsewhere, and this one I know full well there is yet work to be done. The crystals. Leave them to me. I will go back into the Ark and secure them. The Amuja will still be in disarray after the thrashing the warriors of darkness gave them. They are not like to notice a lone bard sulking about. Bleh. But Thancred, you don't have to do this, I know, but I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. I should go and find Yida and Papalmimo. They must have finished searching the mass camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. Yo, you must be tired, yo. I know I am. If thou would permit me, my lady, I would ask the question, when didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? When I saw you meeting with the Warrior of Darkness and the Ascian in white at the Great Library. I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide to others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I cannot deny that a part of me feared you had simply betrayed us. Or that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand why you did what you did, that you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice. But even knowing what came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Yo, forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. If thou would grant me leave, I would gladly escort thee unto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath got regained her strength, we shall join thee at the rising stones. Until then, warrior of light, look at that turtle. Big old turtle. Yeah. Okay then. I have yet to tell them what happened in Zarok. I thought it best to do so together. Ah, there you are. We finished our search in case you were wondering. Well met, yo. Alphino said you would be joining us. 'Twould seem the Griffin's double was telling the truth, insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the mass camp. Did you perchance find one in Zark? Actually, I don't believe it. The crystals, minfilia, all of it. It's just, I don't know what it is. I sympathize, Ida. Even now I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, aye, but also affirming. Alphanode, I believe it is past time Ida and I rejoin the silence. We have been away for far too long. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives, and I hope that we might in turn offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence. Gods, it's been absolute ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventure. We should be glad to recount them, and Tataru's tales may well surprise you. Ida? Ida? Rago, be pleased. It is you. Ida, alive and standing here before me, in the flesh, I can hardly believe my eyes. Oh, come now, has it really been so long you don't remember me? It's Gundabald. I fought beside your father in the revolution. Do not think less of her, friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate ways, but the resistance were always welcome in little Alamigo. They gave us hope, and young Nida most of all. Yida was always full of fire, ever the first to volunteer for a mission, until the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors and we feared the worst, but here you are, alive and well, looking nary a day older. Well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here, the science. Oh, sorry, we're still the circle of knowing back then, right? Anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it was all very secretive stuff at the time, and, as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we've got a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now I've got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me. Pray forgive her. It has been a very long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Let us return to the Rising Stones. Else take me for giving you that mask. Sus. Right. Okay. Gotta get rid of that inventory. Somehow. Free trial troubles. I think. You needn't say a word, yo. I know. Wherever she wanders, no matter how far, she will always be with us. When you think about it, we have accomplished quite a lot in recent days, have we not? Though there are, of course, some few regrets for missed opportunities. A pity we were unable to deal with Ilbert and the Braves once and for all, for example. Many of our members are still out in the field, but I believe Orker's party should be returning shortly. Huzzah! Have you heard, Yo? Yida and Palpamore returned. We have not had a chance to speak, but the mere sight of them was enough to raise our spirits. Huzzah! Welcome home, Yo. I trust your journey was uneventful. You will be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals he sent word a short while ago. Once he had delivered them safely into the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here, and we can declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Gistola and Gerle and brief them on all that has occurred. I also requested that they return to the Rising Stones at their earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future.
Back in the Solar! It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Minbreda.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities. That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable, and we've always got her to keep us from bickering. But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
A new adventure, what else? The road goes ever on, to strive for those we have lost, for those we cannot yet save. Ellipses. I'm gonna go with ellipses. Vague answer.
Indeed.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
It's official then. Gods, I hope I don't regret this. Leave it to me, yo. I'll make sure she's properly introduced to everyone. It would seem that I'm a scion then. Some derive comfort from such titles, but I cannot say that I feel any different from before. Well, mayhap a twinge of pride. As agreed, we shall spend the coming moons conducting our own independent research. Should you have need of our services, however, you are, of course, welcome to seek us out. Same as it ever was. I suppose I should not be surprised with everyone standing in a circle delivering grand proclamations about their future endeavors. She naturally felt obliged to make up one of her own. It may be argued that the great sundering of the source was an aberration, and the existence of the 10 and 3 reflections an offense to the natural order. That, most assuredly, is the Asians belief. 'Twas in hope of opening mine eyes to said revelation that they first came unto me, imagining it sufficient to secure mine allegiance. Nor would they have been mistaken were my heart a temple to truth alone, but as a devoted follower of Master Louis' teachings, and for the love I bear him and his, I hearken not to their words. I have Sir Emeric's assurance that the Temple Knights will henceforth keep a close eye on the Ishgardian crystal trade. Oh, and he extends his deepest apologies for your dinner having been cut short. Courteous fellow, isn't he? You would never guess he was a politician. Trouble in paradise, eh? I'm doing my best, Ocker. I am. I just can't seem to clear my mind. I keep thinking about you and your brother and me. Oh my. All these little mistakes are beginning to add up, Anar. You must try harder to remain focused. "'Tis passing strange to think that we may never see Lady Minfilia again after witnessing so many of our missing comrades return to us. I dared to hope that she might one day do the same. Do you not think I will be bested so easily again when my competition with Lady Yida has ended? The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall crown a new champion of the squad. Champion of the squad. Wherever she wanders, no matter how far, she will always be with us." That's beautiful. Look at them, yo. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Look how far we've come. The people we've met, the moments we've shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome, all of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, my friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust ffxiv to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louis' disciple, I would keep it close at hand. Thank you. I shall guard it well. There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet, and I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. True believers are so readily led. I have given them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted then? Was it all worth it in the end? There was some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it host to a Sophia of light or dark, a world befit of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift which I do now present to you. I knew it! I knew it was a bad idea to throw those eyes in the river. The eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds you have proven yourself the most deserving. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for woe. Left words. Talking. Where is this? So I was here all along? Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. Okay. What time is it? Just curious what's in here. Well, nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna call it here. I'm probably gonna do another stream tonight, but yeah, thank you for having me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, if you missed an episode or you want to catch up because Twitch deletes everything, you can go to YouTube, Y4Arts, same as my Twitch handle, and watch stuff there if you like. I just realized I haven't actually mentioned that. Anyway, have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.